Hey, hi, it's Crystal again. Welcome back to my channel. I kind of figured, because I was doing stuff lately, that I'd try to do 2 to 3 posts a week, depending on how I'm feeling. And this was in the arts and crafts. I have horns going on again. What the heck? This was in the arts and crafts section at Walmart. Technically, you would think it's for a kid. They've got the one with the raccoon right here, this guy, which I think is absolutely adorable. And then they have another one. They don't show it on this box, but they have another one that is a fairy, which I didn't buy the fairy one. We got this one for me at the moment, because my friend said I wanted it, so that's what we did. I'm having technical difficulties. It's okay. And I figured that what I would do is try to put this together in front of you guys. I don't know if it's going to work. Don't touch. Kids, don't use knives unsupervised. It's technically not how you're supposed to get things out of a container. It's a little fire pit. Fire. Yeah, I know I'm absolutely ridiculous. That's okay. So, I love terrariums. I haven't had one in a long time. And I couldn't help it. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. He's so cute. He's got a little marshmallow roasting thing going on. Okay. And it's just got a little plastic mason jar. Since I already have to throw this out from cooking last night, I figured it was better to make this now. Yes, we know you're going to be loud birdies. Then, after I threw it out, because it just makes sense. I'm not worried about what is the terrarium. So place these stickers on the outside of the jar to decorate with. And some little constellations and stuff. And it does say to do that after you've done your layers. So we're going to go ahead and do this per here. Use a few of the chia and wheat grass seeds now, and then set aside the rest to replant in your terrarium later. Please note, planting too many seeds at one time will cause overcrowding and lack of growth. Alright, so opening your potting mix and add a small amount of water. Squish the bag until it clumps together like clay, adding more water as needed. If your soil is too wet, press a paper towel into the surface to remove any excess moisture. Would help if I could talk. Would also help if I could open things. Hold on. Yep, very well aware this is not how we do this. It has a little zip cloth thing, or a zip tie thing for a reason, but my hands aren't wanting to work today, so we're going to adapt and overcome. And I'm going to get a sandwich baggie to put this in. Potting mix. I'm going to get it in a baggie. The other thing that's going on this week, because I have a new refrigerator coming within the next few days, well, within the next week and a half, I need to clean up my kitchen, obviously, but I also need to, because of how when this home was built and how low the cupboards are, and the fact that we have a built-in area above, which I'll show you when I go to clean if you don't remember from my cleaning video. I have some really, like, the only thing that was going to fit in here was an apartment-sized refrigerator, or, you know, very slightly the older height refrigerators. So what I did instead, what I'm going to do instead, because I wanted the one I wanted, and so did Martin, I'm going to remove the top two above the refrigerator cabinets, because we don't need those. We don't use them. There's nothing up there. There will never be anything up there because I put stuff on top of my refrigerator anyway. And because there's a built-in above it, I'm going to kind of sort of hide the fact that I took that down after a while by hanging a picture or two above there. Let me get some water in here. And I'm technically just eyeballing this at the moment. Not quite enough. Layer the potting mix, sand, and stones as shown. For best results, do not place the sand layer over the stones. It will settle and be difficult to see. Okay. So this has potting mix at the bottom, glowing sand, the two different colors, more potting mix, stones, and then the seeds. Use the mister bottle and water to dampen each layer as you go. This will help keep them in place. For the top layer, place the stones in front. Leave an area of potting mix in the back for planting. Once the layers are complete, mist the top of the soil until it is very damp. Set the raccoon and campfire figurines inside. Put a lid on it, and then decorate with the stickers. So they mean this is the bottle. But I'm not going to get fancy pants on it right now. This is a little wet. I'm going to let it be a little wet. Looks a little gross. Sugar it. And honestly, it's because we've been having such unseasonable weather that I kind of feel like I can make this a little wetter, because it's raining outside right now, so if I set this outside for the heat factor, it would most definitely get too moist. Clean up your area as you go. Gimme. No, don't fall down. On this together. Don't do that. You will get slapped with a copyright. Do as I say, don't do as I do, like misting. Hey, quick mist. Literal, just me. I already know there's a little water in here. And I don't mind that this has pink on the sides because I've misted it. Kinda sort of think it's gonna make it even prettier. But yeah, so what I'm going to cook for the next week or so is going to be, well, what I have in the house. Only going to the grocery store to get absolutely what we do not have if we need something that is, you know, absolutely necessary for, yeah, that just mixed my soil and my glowing sand. Cool. I'm not worried about it. What are you? These are seeds. We got two kinds of. We got chia and wheatgrass. I should have just smoothed that out. When I do the next one, I will. I am not about to put all you in there anyway, because that gave me a lot of seeds. But yeah, I'm just going to cook what we have. I'm going to be really budget friendly with the fact that I'm going to use up, if we have leftovers, I'm going to use it up in another recipe. Like, that's kind of how I see the fact that this needs to go like that. So you guys are going to get a couple of interesting cooking videos from me over the next like week and a half. Maybe even into the next week, because if I cook something I find intriguing, I'll be like very sure to let you guys know. I'm just putting some of these stones in front of this a little bit. There. Just because I want it to look right from the front. I don't think I need to mist it anymore, so I'm just going to do like a quick spritz because sheets. Yeah, it said don't disturb the layers. I should have taken that as a clue because, you know, obviously I disturbed the layers. I'm going to take and keep most of these stickers for inside of my my bullet journal. I am still doing that. I just haven't done it recently. But I do want to give him a little mushroom right there. And a little butterfly. Mostly because the rest of that's going to look too cute in my bullet journal. So, little firefly right there. Did say in here not to disturb it when you're, it was like, don't disturb your layers when you're putting your stickers on. Oh, apparently, I didn't think about it when I shickled it. That's okay. I'm not mad about it. My sand won't show up through it, which means it won't look like the pictures when it glows. The little things on the outside and the phosphorescent of the raccoon and fire will have to just suffice. But you know, if you were a kid and you were doing this, as much as, you know, you're the adults around you are going to be like, oh, be careful, don't shake it, don't tip it too much, use your spoon, use your spatula, blah, blah, blah. I have a feeling that most of us would have been like, no, I don't have time, I'm not patient, and just done what I just did anyway, which shows you pretty much how much I've matured since I was like 6. I'm not mad at it. Kind of just sticking these around just because I want to make it glow in the dark a bit more. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I'm going to put this one out on Wednesday, which you guys probably already know because you've probably seen it on Wednesday, duh. And then, there'll be a cooking video on Friday, which this week should be a quick breakfast while I explain what I'm making for the week, and 2 to 3 different meals. Probably potato gnocchi with the cream sauce and a chicken and rice dish. And have no idea who's banging what outside, but I can hear it through the house, and I don't even have a window open. Because it's not the birds banging anything in their cage. Yeah, chicken and rice dish, because when we went to Medieval Times, we had leftover chicken. I don't know if you've been to Medieval Times before, but they serve you a whole, like, half chicken per person. And we didn't eat that entire half chicken each, not even remotely. And then Martin and I also brought home our corn on the cob. So I'm going to take that, some onion, some of the rice I have, we'll go from there. Okay, so the back of this, at night, shine a bright light into your glowing rocks, figurines, and stickers. Turn off the lights and watch what happens. So the only thing I'm not going to see a lot of is that layer with the sand. It's going to sprout within 3 to 4 days. Keep it in a warm, sunny place. If your seeds are not sprouting, make sure that the soil is damp, misting as needed. If it gets too wet or humid, you may notice some new fuzzy growth appear. This is a type of fungus called mold. Remove the lid and let your garden dry a bit. Air circulation helps. The mold is nature's way of breaking down the seeds and plant material to create new soil, and it's not harmful to your health. Over time, your garden will need to be replanted. You can use any leftover materials and plant it again, or buy new seeds and soil. These are available in any gardening center. I still have that many of the, like, wheat seeds, this much chia seed, and still this much stone. And I'm going to get another kit. That doesn't mean I won't make my own at some point, because that was dumb. I probably will. It's just a jar. You can buy a plastic jar at Dollar Tree. I have extra soil in the house. I have little gnome figurines. I could make a whole gnome terrarium. I could get a whole container and do it. I'm just taping these a little bit before I put them into a baggie. But yeah, so that's what's coming this week. I mean, it's already going to be Wednesday when you see this. You guys saw, well, you might have seen, you know, where we had gone to Medieval Times and where I'd gone to the pub. I'm a little tired because of it. So I'm probably not going to be climbing up on a step ladder to do my top of my refrigerator and taking cupboards down today. It will be in some video at some point this week. Or actually, you'll probably see it next week. Because I don't want to be stressing about it. Meaning I will do it this week, but you probably won't see it till next week. Anyway. It's not going to glow right now. It'll glow later because I'm not going to stick it in there. I'm not going to disturb it too much. But there's my little raccoon. Cute little terrarium. And we'll see how that goes. I'm going to leave him right here for the minute while I clean up my mess, do my dishes, and get ready to start cooking. You guys have a blessed day and a blessed week. Bye.